Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be video 2 of building in public, just so you guys know. I'm gonna be building in public, meaning I'm gonna be working on my small business kind of through YouTube, through a lens of videos. The last time I posted was about a month ago. I will say I got a little behind, I'll admit, but to be fair, it was holiday season. I had Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of that, and my birthday just recently passed. Today is January 14th, I think. Yes, today's the 14th and my birthday was on the 5th, so I had to do all of that too. So just cut me a little slack, but we are back and we are better than ever. So today I have a few things planned out in mind, not necessarily specific tasks. Well, I have like an overview task, but not necessarily like specific things that I want to get done. So I'm gonna go through all of that today with you guys, but I wanted to give you a cute little intro here. So just so you guys kind of know what you're getting into when you're watching this video. I also made a coffee this morning. Disgusting, but you know, it's cute, so we're just gonna pretend that it works and kind of go with it. Also, I'm gonna be in the house today, so hence why I just, you know, have nothing really. I mean, of course the face is giving as always, but and the hair of course as well, but we're gonna be mainly in the house today. Just so you guys know, we will possibly make a few like errands leaving out, but it just kind of depends. Like, I feel like I have undiagnosed ADHD, so I kind of just go with the flow and see where the day takes me. But yes, this is gonna be part 2 to building in public. So I feel like in our last video, kitty's right here. I feel like in our last video, I was mainly doing a lot of like bookkeeping kind of stuff, or not even bookkeeping, what am I talking about? I feel like I was doing a lot of like background kind of stuff. Today, I wanna focus more so on putting my stuff out there. So if you guys don't know, in my first video I talked about the 2 business ideas that I'm introducing. One is going to be a service-based business and the other is going to be a product-based business. I did go to school for fashion and sustainability, so that is where a majority of my passion lies within these businesses. For the service-based business, it'll be specifically for like sustainable services. I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. And the other one is going to be upcycled one-of-a-kind purses. Now, I haven't dropped another collection for my purses yet because I wanted to do one for New Year's, but I'm not going to lie, time got the best of me. It was kind of a crazy, chaotic end of 2024. And as many of you probably know, beginning of 2025. So I'm just kind of catching up here, but I am not giving up. It is on my vision board. It will be true. I will work on this and I will follow through. So to sum everything up, we're going to be working on both of those businesses today. Along with those businesses, there's another exciting kind of approach that I want to go for, a third kind of business idea. I know what you're thinking. Janae, you can barely even handle the 2 that you already have and are working on. But my third is going to be just an art business. So it'll just mainly be digital art. I've made art my entire life. I can literally show you so many paintings and drawings and all that kind of stuff that I've done through my whole life. I've always been into art. I've always been an artist. So I decided to transition into digital art. I've actually been doing some digital drawings for like a few years now, but I more recently tried to like brush up on my skills and like have like really good drawings, hopefully. Keep in mind, I am also just starting out with digital art, so might not be perfect at first. But for my art business, I want to keep it very, very simple, especially in the beginning, like right now. I've already mocked up a little bit of a website on Canva for my art business because I'm just going to use pay by links. I don't really want to like pay for a domain website yet until I get all of my systems in place, if you know what I mean. So we're using Canva first, see how that works. And then once we start growing and expanding, then we'll probably move to like Wix or Shopify or something like that. But yeah, for my art business, I'm going to be focusing on mainly like storytelling through my art pieces. I'm gonna do prints and like a few digital products, but that's gonna be a much more lax kind of thing for me. Obviously it's still a business, so it's not super lax, but it's a little bit more simplistic than my other 2 businesses, if that makes sense. So we're gonna be working on all 3 of those today. Okay, that was my introduction. Let's go ahead and get started. To give you guys some good kind of lighting for my intro over here, but honestly, we're gonna go sit in my little cozy corner chair. And the lighting will be a little bit warmer, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine. It's still good. Oh my God. Ugh, Jesus, that was kind of a low drop, not gonna lie. Okay, so let me kind of show you guys. First of all, we're gonna talk about my original 2 business ideas, but first let me show you guys some of the art that I've been working on. Just a little preview. I'm also still in the very beginning stages of the art portion of this business, but I just want to give you guys a little sneak peek. Alrighty, so first things first, I draw on my iPad here. I have the pink one. I think it's, I don't know what year it is, but it's one of the newer ones, I think. I don't know if it's the newest, but it's one of the newer ones. Also, I've been drawing on an app called Ibix Paint, something like that. I feel like it's pretty well known in like some of the digital art communities, at least from the research I've done. Obviously, I don't know everything. I do want to eventually invest in Procreate, but I didn't want to buy it yet because I know it gets a little tricky with Procreate, because also I've used like Adobe, Illustrator, Photoshop, all of that. I had to learn all of that in school, which was a little complicated. So I wanted to start off simple just so I could kind of, you know, get my art style and everything in line. Honestly, the art style that I've done is something that I've kind of done my whole life. So this is kind of like a full circle moment. But yeah, so still in the concept kind of phase, but here are some pieces. For example, this is the first one that I did in Ibix Paint. Here's one. I'll show you another one I finished. This one, it's mainly gonna be people, but this one is like a little bit different. It doesn't have a face in it. I have this one of my favorites, because hello, look at the hair. I feel pretty proud of that hair. There's also this one, which I just recently finished a few days ago. Ooh, sorry about those technical difficulties, but I just finished this one a few days ago, which I think is cute. And then I'm still working on a few other ones, but they're not all done. But this is the gist of like the art style that I'm doing. I also want to show you guys the Canva website I started building. So I used Canva, their websites, for all of my business ideas so far. They're all under separate like websites, but again, I'm using Canva first because I want to see, you know, what we can do with free resources first, and then once we scale, then I'll invest in more expensive or paid resources. Here's the layout that I first created for my art website. It just says Chanel Art at the top. This is some little like cheetah print. This is some little like cheetah print detail. I actually hand drew it on Canva, which I think is kind of cute. So yeah, I have some art that I'm gonna put up here. It's gonna be a button, an email list builder. These are gonna be all of the products. I'm only having 8 first, hopefully. And then eventually I wanna put like product reviews and stuff down there, and a contact us section. As you can see, this is a very simple, straightforward website because I don't want anything too complicated, especially for art, because I feel like for art, I want a very simplistic look to my website, so the main focus can be the actual artwork itself. I built this yesterday in like an hour, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, fairly simple. And then once I begin or finish 8 completed pieces, possibly I'm going to upload those. I also am considering doing digital products like coloring pages and like maybe even some like planner sheets with cute little like drawn characters. I also want to come up with like consistent characters that I always use. But yeah, basically this is the beginning of the art business. Once I completely finish the website and launch it, I'm gonna upload it. And then if you guys want to see how I kind of use Canva to sell my products, I can do a video on that as well. Just let me know if you want to see that, because it's kind of like, it's very easy, honestly. You just do like a pay by link thing, but I can walk you guys through the process if you want to see that. I feel like I've been really focused on my art side of the business, so I want to kind of get back into the services and my bag business. But first, I also want to say that for my art business, I want to donate a portion of proceeds to climate change research or any like sustainability or human rights kind of campaigns, because I have learned that I'm actually very passionate about that stuff. Of course, I did minor in sustainability, but over the years, I've just been more and more into it. Like, I'm just like a really nerdy person about it. I feel like it's so important, obviously, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I'm taking a break from that. I've been using my planner a lot more lately as well. So today I have a few things that I want to work on. I want to create a few bags for the V-Day launch. I'm doing them a little bit different than I did in my last launch, but hopefully I can do it for Valentine's Day, fingers crossed. If I can finish a few bags between today and tomorrow, then I can definitely get that Valentine's Day launch up by this week, which is ideal. I'm only gonna do maybe like 5 or 6 bags. I do really small collection launches because 1, it's more sustainable, and 2, I have more of like a small curated fashion girly kind of business for the bag side. So yeah, I'm gonna do like 5 or 6 bags for that. I also need to create the social medias for my art business. I already have like a separate Pinterest that I added on to my Pinterest, which will be focused only on my business. So I'll have a kind of like a, what is it called? A board for each part of the business. So I'll have a art business board, a services business board, and a purses board. I also need to record a few videos today for my service-based business because I feel like I do not show like live videos or even like face videos with my face in it, just even me talking. And I feel like that's a lot easier to connect with as a like consumer or even just like a person. Because I feel like a lot of times in the past when I've worked on businesses, I focused a lot on just marketing the product, which is kind of crazy because I even learned in school like lifestyle is what you want to promote the most. So we're definitely gonna be working on that. Those are my like hard goals for the day. We're gonna see where the world takes us with those. I think I want to start with, I'm gonna start with creating some service business content. I also have my mailing note where I wrote out some content ideas for this upcoming week. I want to try to get all of those done if I can. I might not be able to do all of the purse ones today because I want to work on some of the purses today and probably into tomorrow, but we'll see how much we can get done. Perfect. So I have 5 content ideas for both the service business and the product business in my mailing note so far. So what they're looking like. If you wonder what my mailing note is looking like, I think it's honestly, I started with one of their templates. They have like a social calendar template thing. I just started with that and just like simplified it and made it into what I really want. Sorry, I feel like that glare is kind of bad, but this is what my ideas are so far. So we're gonna work on these videos today. Honestly, I'm looking at all of these and I feel like I can do all of these today, especially for the service one. Like I have a branding, like informational kind of video that I wanna do. Well, that's actually a carousel, so it'll be picture images. And then I have an earthy color palette idea kind of video. I think that's gonna be cute. I have a few text over video ideas too. I'm gonna do those. And then, yeah, I can honestly do all of these today. Oh, I also wanted to say that I noticed one of my biggest problems is thoroughly planning everything out, saying what I'm gonna do and not actually doing it. So in this year, 2025, I'm going to stick to what I'm planning out and actually do it. Hence why we're recording today. The first post that I'm going to be recording today is going to be for the service business. It's a carousel for what is branding and why is it important. For that, I don't really need to record anything. That's more of like a graphic kind of post. I do a Valentine's Day launch preview kind of video, but I don't know if I necessarily need to record my face for that. I don't, but I can record some of the bags. Okay, let's get started. Oh, I also want to do some voiceover videos. I realized that I never do any of those, so I'm gonna work on some of those today too. I actually just realized that I might have to set up a little aesthetic area and record some videos for my art business socials because I do want to give it like a realistic feel, even though it's going to be mainly focused on the art. Of course, I do notice from creators that I follow that like once you implement yourself into the business, it's a lot easier to connect and create a community, obviously. I'm saying obviously, but it's also easier said than done. So we're going to work on that. Speaking of creators I follow, there are some creators, like there are some main ones that I am very inspired by, and I just want to tell you guys them so you can kind of look into them if you have similar ideas. One of them is going to be Tammy from Uncomfy Co. I feel like everyone knows Tammy in the art world because she is so great. Her business is so cute and creative and I love it. So I've been watching a lot of her stuff. There's also a new creator I've been watching. I can't remember the name, but I'll put it on the screen because I know I'm going to look at it later. Another one is Masante Art. Slaying it. First of all, she's so good at art, and the style of art that she does is kind of close to, it's not the same style that I want to do, obviously, because that's her art, but it's more similar to the style that I want to do because it's not necessarily like, it's just different. Like you'll just see, it's just different. Another person that I watch a lot is Climatediva. She is so like intelligent, and honestly, if not all of her posts, majority of her posts, I literally could have said myself because I agree so much. There's also Greengirlleah, who I follow. She is so smart, obviously, for one, very intelligent as well. I feel like I don't see her post as much, but I do think in her recent post, she said that she's a climate scientist. So maybe she's, you know, busy doing other things on top of just creating content videos. But those creators are some of the creators that I'm loving a lot right now. So I wanted to shout them out, because why not? I brought you guys a little lower and closer so you can get a better angle of obviously this masterpiece. I'm just joking. But I do want to do like a aesthetic kind of drawing video. So I'm gonna set my phone up. Yes, I'm recording on my phone for my social post. I want to do like, I'm just gonna put it on the screen once I get it set up, but show you just so people can get like a visual of my, basically me drawing on my iPad, essentially, for the art business. And already in the last like 10 minutes, I got pretty much majority of the videos I need, and then we're gonna move to graphics. I also wanted to, first of all, I'm working on the content right now for my social posts for my businesses, but today I also want to do an outsourcing list. So I'm gonna start with just more so local businesses, and then I'll look for like businesses in the niche that I want to work in that are online as well, make an outreach list, and probably draft up like a little email and even a small portfolio. Obviously I can't do all of that today, but today I definitely want to do the outreach list so I can kind of reach out and try to get some clients, because it's looking a little slow at the moment, but it's okay because we will get better. So first thing I'm going to start with, I already recorded an intro to this video, and I'm going to make the color palette ideas. I think I'm going to do maybe like 3, and to be honest with you, they're gonna come straight off the dome just based on my own color knowledge, I guess. For some earthy color palettes, I'm gonna be doing it in Canva because it's gonna be like a social media, like long form video, well, short form, but like long, what is it called? The measurements of it are a little longer. So I'm gonna do it in Canva, and I'm gonna screen record on the way so you guys can see how I do it as well. Okay, first things first, we're gonna start with a new board. We're gonna go social media. We're gonna go Instagram story. That one is the easiest because it's right there in the suggested, and it's the big size that you'll need. Okay, so I'm gonna make 3 pages. Oh, actually, before I do that, no, yeah, I'm gonna do 3 pages. And then I'm gonna think of a main color for each. I think for the first one, of course, we're gonna do green. So I'm just gonna do a random green one. This is just like the way that my brain works. So if you don't do it this way, that's okay. It's okay for people to do things different ways. On the second page, I'm gonna do brown as the main color. Let's just choose, oh no. Yeah, let's just choose brown. And then for this one, I kind of want to do like purple. I want to do purple for the last one because I feel like, oh, okay, I don't want to make the whole page purple. It's not what I'm looking for here. But I want to do purple for the last one because I feel like you can do like a forest kind of nature oasis kind of color palette with purple and like lavender and things like that. So these are going to be the main colors that we're going off of for each color palette. Now, I do want to do 5 colors each. So let's do, oh my God, why am I glitching so much right now? This is crazy. We're gonna do circles for each. Let's do, maybe it'll be easier if I use this, duplicate. And I'll just kind of show you guys on the screen while I'm going through this as well. So we're gonna do 5 each. First color is gonna be that green one. I wanna do a little bit of a darker green too. So I'm gonna go into that color and pull this one. To me, brown also goes with green a lot. So I'm gonna do a brown shade, but not like the brown shade that's in our second palette. I wanna do something dark brown like this. Another naturey one. When I think of nature, I could also think of water. So we can do something a little blue, but like a really cool tone. Blue, yeah, that looks good to me. And then maybe I should do like a yellow. Yeah, I feel like that's actually kind of cute. Boom, 1 color palette done. You saw how I did that? I'm just too good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-go over these just in case, but I think that's pretty good so far. Let's do the second one. Down here. Okay, we're back. Let's do the second one. We're gonna keep that as the first shade. I always like to do a shade really close to the first one for the second one. So I'll do this one. Brown, what goes with brown? Maybe a little bit of like orangey vibes. A little more orange than that. Yeah, something like that. It's good with orange. Maybe a little bit of green. Something like, yes, cool like that. And then this one, which can be like, it's like I want to do kind of like a burnt sienna-ish color. Yeah, something like that. I think that's cute. I think these two are cute so far. And then I'm doing the color palettes first because then it'll be easy to do the background from that. And then I can just collage it, you know, TikTok way of collaging. Let's do that purple. Let's do, actually I want to do a little bit of a lighter, like lavender purple. Yeah, like that. I also want to do green here, kind of like this, but obviously not the same color. So something like that, maybe. Yeah, something like that. I do want to do another green, but a little different. Maybe something like, yeah, dark forest green. And then we can do another purple too. Maybe like a deep, yeah, something like that. I feel like these are pretty good. I don't know. These are the color palettes that I'm gonna go for. I think these are actually really cute, like low key. Low key. Okay, so we're gonna go off of this. I'm gonna move these over here. Well, let's do left side. Make them around the same size. Kind of lay it out this way. Maybe I should move this here. So two greens aren't right next to each other. And then I want to find an image as the background, and I'm going to do that for all of these. So for this one, first up, let's actually just look and see what Canva has. I wouldn't always necessarily say to go, I don't know what that sound was. I wouldn't necessarily say to always go for a Canva image. You can go to different like stock image websites as well to find an image that you're looking for. Ooh, I have this cheetah print here. This will be kind of cute for this one. As like a jungle kind of vibe. Okay, this is kind of cute. Okay, see, sometimes you find something that you're not even looking for. I'm gonna push it back though. So I need some space here. Position, let's move it all the way. Move. Am I crazy or is this not moving? You know what? Okay, I don't know what that little glitch was about, but yeah, I think I want to do this cute cheetah print for this one. Oh, that'll look so cute, to be honest. But I'll do like lower the transparency for one, so we can focus on the color palette. Okay, for this one, let's do something that's like modern kind of vibe. Kind of cute. Maybe something like this or like this. Which one do we like better? I think I like the first one better. Yeah, we can do this. Let's move the position to the back. Backward. Bring down the transparency again. I feel like these are pretty good. And then I'm gonna multiply it so it can take up the whole thing. Yeah. Is this too like distracting? I don't know. Let's just move it back. Sorry, I made a little bit of progress here. I also want to outline these just so the focus is more so on the color. No. feel like that's cute. And then I'll do like, I'm gonna do like the number, and then I'm gonna give the color a name. I'm just gonna come up with a name. So let me do another shape. Do this one. Are these the same color? I think so. Yeah, they are. Okay, let's do this. Move it outward. You know, Canva is kind of annoying on the iPad because every time I try to move something, it freaking tries to type. Like, I'm not trying to type right now. I'm really not. Okay, do something like this. Maybe a little smaller. Perfect. Yeah, I feel like that's good. One for each color. Slay. Yeah. Okay, so by this point in the video, I've definitely finished these. I'm gonna put them on the screen so you can see what they ended up looking like. I added a little like rectangle next to it with the name for the color as well as the number, like the kind of like a Pantone number. I forgot what it's called, like RG. You know, I haven't been in school for over a year. Don't judge me. Putting that in there, and then I'm gonna just leave it like that. Keep it nice and simple. The first one. Oh, let's look at our Mila note one more time. See what else we can get done. I want to do some Valentine's Day launch previews. Now, granted, I don't necessarily have anything completed for my Valentine's Day launch, but I have ideas and colors in mind. So first thing I'm going to do is get a few little collage videos of the bags I already have. Okay, so I made a little like board really quickly, just kind of as a background setup. I know it looks rough, to be honest, but once I edit it and add all of the like extra stuff to it, then I think it'll look cute. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, this definitely looks a little rough, but essentially, you know, we're gonna go for something like this. You just gotta trust the vision, okay? But this is perfect because it'll be another thing checked off the list. Perfect. And just like that, I have some content to work with and edit with for my product-based business. That's exciting. And then I'm gonna shoot some more stuff once I start working on the bags and like finish a few of them. And I might even honestly do a second video just kind of focused on that. Depends. That's actually kind of a cute idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, another thing checked off the list. All right, you guys, I just wanted to come back. I think we're heading towards the end of this video. I just wanted to kind of go over the progress that we made today, and I'll post some of the results in this video as well, so you can see what we were able to accomplish. I'm very proud that I actually stuck to my plans and got a good amount of stuff done. It's just all up to editing, and it's pretty early in the day. It's only 2:44. So I have some time to like edit everything and get everything prepped and ready and completed. And I just wanted to come in and say thank you guys so much for following me along on this journey as well. It's very fun, exciting, new, and scary. So I'm glad that we can do this together. And I also wanted to just get some gratitude and see where we can go from here. And as far as our to-do list, we pretty much hit it spot on. So yeah, I think the main focus today is just finishing everything up and making sure that everything is ready to be posted for the rest of the week, and we're all set. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my video today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next one. Stay tuned to my channel for more art videos and honestly just mainly like business focused videos. I'm a Capricorn, I can't help it, sorry. Stay tuned for more videos coming from me, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye.